Today we're taking a journey beyond the city hospitals and academic centers into the heart of rural America.
A guy walked up and said, I think my son just got bit by a copperhead. We just talked about snake bites. And I said, okay, how do you know? And he lifts up his bag and there's an angry thing in the bag. And I was like, what is that? And he said, it's the copperhead. And I said, why did you bring in a live copperhead? And he said, well, I wanted you to believe me. And I said, they look the same dead. Please take care of that copperhead. So lots of challenges. In Southeast Kansas, we tend to be one of the poorest regions of the state. Like, we're the people that you're going to see, and you're going to see us in the nursing home and the assisted living. We're the ER doctors also. I'm the hospice director. And like you had mentioned, I'm the county health officer. I don't have my MPH, but I just figured out how to do it because, that's what we have to do. And if I don't do it, somebody else will. And one time I was asked to inspect a lagoon because the lagoon inspecting person was going to be out for a while. And I was like, how do I do that? And they said, well, here's a YouTube video and a PowerPoint presentation. So I did it. The lagoon is still there and it hasn't ruined the city. So but you just do it.
Oh, man. Is it scary too? You won't know what will walk into the door and you won't have the things that you need to help them.
Then you're standing there, with your one, respiratory therapist and your lab techs and your nurses, and like everybody's just kind of ready to, jump into action. Those times I think are really scary because you don't know what's going to walk in the door, but you know it's coming. What I would love for bigger healthcare systems to know, whether it's a bigger hospital, an academic center, whatever, is that we rural docs are doing everything. We have tried everything by the time we are calling you. The people who were in opposition of, vaccines and things like that and masks were very loud. And so it was hurtful. It was personal. I've been taking care of your hypertension and diabetes for 10 years now, but you're not believing me about like wearing a mask or getting a vaccine. And
Medicaid cuts, you being in a rural setting, what do you think will be the impact of that?
So yeah, I think in the clinic, in the hospital, and just for the patients themselves, it's really going to take a toll. I see a kid at school and I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember when you were born. That's how I know I'm old also, but people used to say that to me.
The bent photograph is famous to the one who carries it and not at all famous to the one who is pictured.